time for a happy discussion of the worst toxic person, the stalker. So, you have the stalker, possibly maybe a few. Don't worry, these people do not have any dignity or class to resemble anything. They want to be a supporting character in your story so that they can collect info to change the narrative. They always love changing the narrative because they're afraid you're going to come out and tell the truth when you're just living your life. And they feel that way, and they watch you, and they have the time to watch you because they're empty. They don't have a personality. You have a personality, they don't, which is why they just keeping tabs, because they're adding your personality to their personality, saying things that you say and making it their own instead of owning up to the fact that they have no personality, right? You make them feel small by doing nothing at all, just by being yourself. Your personality is what makes them feel small. You exist loudly, and these people, they're barely even seen. They want to be a supporting character in your story. However, they've not even been a main character of their own story. They're so focused and worried about your life and what you're doing that their life will be running a chaos and a muck before they even realize that everything around them is on flames. Now, even staring at your success will make them feel successful for some reason. Some weird way of watching and staring at your success makes them feel like they will become successful, which is a delusion. They want to do that so that they can feel a part of being something big in your life. However, they're but a creep. And if you point out on them being a stalker, they're going to do one of two things. Be defensive and say, oh, you're too arrogant to think someone's stalking you. Or pretend to be unbothered. Like, I ain't worried about that girl. I ain't worried about that boy. Man, I got things to do. When you know, and I know that they a creep stalking your page because you didn't see them under the story time, feedback, and you always see them on your story time on Instagram as if they are watching every video you post. And it's not every viewer, it's those viewers that are on there the moment you post a video, the moment you download something, the moment you see some profile looking at all your videos. Because here's the thing, viewers don't look at every video on your story, they look at a few. That's how you find out. Now, something feels off about these people. They're wasting time watching you instead of building their own life. And that's bad, because all they're doing to watch you is to collect information to push a narrative that they created themselves. So if you and how you react in the real world doesn't fit their narrative, they're going to panic, because now they look like they have no dignity or class and that they're empty and that they're fake, which they are. They're very fake people. Stalkers are very fake people. They have no time to watch anything else online but you. And so, because they're a stalker, just stay silent and know that they're watching you, and give them quick notes to let them know, hey, I know you're watching me, but I don't care, because your life is falling into chaos and my life is going swell. I don't wish bad on anyone, but at the same time, if you're doing the most and watching someone versus working on your own life, you are a creep. There's no ups and about it. Whether if you're a woman, a man, or anything, fuck it, you're a stalker. If you think that someone is saying something about you on 70 to 90% of their videos, you're a stalker. If you think that someone is trying to make you feel small or as if you don't exist, you're a stalker. If you think that they think they're better than me, probably a stalker. If you are defensive from this video and are about to write a nasty comment, you're probably a stalker. If you're using a hidden profile to write a negative comment, you're definitely a fucking stalker. Definitely a stalker. Because you're not even the main character of your own story. So why are you trying to push the narrative on someone else's story? Isn't that not the biggest form of patheticness? But either way, that's your stalker, that's their signs, and that's who they are. Just want to keep tabs on you so that they can change the narrative to be something that's in their benefit and not yours. I don't know, like probably saying that you're a shitty person when they're the shitty person and human being that doesn't respect anyone's boundaries or personal abilities. You are not going to get away with this, because there are people around you that see you obsessively watching a person and they see your obsession. You can't see the obsession, but other people can. But they don't want to bother with you because they don't want you to become obsessed with them, so they just leave the stalking to the personal victim right now. But that's okay, feel small. But remember, if you're being stalked, it's because you're awesome and they're not. It's because you have a personality and you make them feel small. Not the other way around. It's not. They want to make you feel small. They want you to think and panic. But truthfully, it should be a power move, because you awesome, bitch. You awesome. Remember, God loves you and I love you too, but not in a weird way. Stay tuned for the word of the day.
Today's word of the day comes from the word meanings, nescience, lack of knowledge, awareness, or a state of not knowing. In his nescience, he assumed the silence meant agreement, not knowing the storm brewing within.